Hello Aries, and welcome to Soul Sunday for the 10th of March. Aries, quick 3-card spread for your week ahead. 1 card for mind, body and soul. So let's get started. Universe and angels, messages and guides, my higher self, I call upon you now to give me a clear and accurate reading for the sign of Aries. Please tell me what they need to know for their week ahead, for mind, body and soul. Woo! Aries! The Magician. This is where your mindset is at this week. Frickin' brilliant, if I do say so myself. What are you manifesting? What are you hoping to draw into you? Hopefully you guys can see that. Just adjust so you can see properly. The Magician. I like it. Strong, powerful. I want to know what you're manifesting. I want to know what you guys are bringing in. I'm seeing so much stuff. I'm seeing a lot of work for this week, but let's see. A card for Aries for their body. What's the message for their body for the week ahead? Ooh, nope, not quite there. That was pretty fast. Acceptance. And then one more for soul. I've got that old, what's that silly saying, like, God grant me courage to, or wisdom to, what's the poem? Bloody hell, I'm not going to be able to remember it. God grant me wisdom and courage to know the difference, or acceptance, something about that with acceptance. Bloody hell, it's going to drive me nuts. Someone please type it in the comments below. I know you guys know it. Oh, I love it. And Eddie the Dove popping up to say hello. Ready but waiting. Aries, really big week for you career-wise, okay? And I feel like you need to accept where you are. And the Magician talks about manifesting something when it comes new. I was getting that feeling of strength coming in for you. Sorry that the tripod isn't exactly bang on. So I think the key thing here, and what I want to touch upon, is really about you finding your voice this week, or your empowerment, okay? I know that's really wonky, but bear with me. The Magician's amazing in terms of energy, okay? This speaks about having everything that you need to manifest all that you desire. I love this card personally. It's one of my favorite cards in the deck. I know as a tarot reader I shouldn't have favorites, but you know, you can't help but love your favorite children, and this is one of my favorites because it speaks about empowerment, but it speaks about not hoping or wishing on something to come through. It's like knowing that you have everything to create all that you desire. It's a card of strength, okay? The key words as written in the book, or as the Rider-Waite would say, is about willpower, skill, flexibility and strategy. But it's like a deep inner knowing. And what's really cool is that in this deck there's butterflies on it, so it speaks about transformation, right? It's like coming out of a period or a phase of uncertainty, and now being very clear and very focused on what you want. And what a fantastic energy to have, particularly in this retrograde period. So it's titled The Impulse in this deck, and in terms of mindset it says, your energy draws knowledge and experience towards you. Choose what feels good and leave the rest on the path. I love it. The Magician reveals what you seek is seeking you. And the universe feels your energy and impulses and brings evidence of this to you. We sometimes call these synchronicities fate or destiny. However, all comes to you as a gift of choice. You are able to transform any circumstance. Your quest may take you into formal or spiritual study. You may be prompted to read a book, seek a teacher, or reflect on your life to learn from your own experiences. Whatever is happening in your daily life, you can respond with a transformative tool of love. So at the moment, we've got a lot of planetary activity going on in Pisces, right? Particularly with that new moon that was in the sign of Pisces, and also with all the changes around Mercury going retrograde also in Pisces. It's a revision of our beliefs when it comes to spirituality. But what I love about this, and that's what's drawing you to the butterflies in terms of transformation, I feel like Aries, you're just taking this next couple of weeks until you hit like your birthday period to really review where you are and where you're going. And I feel like you're going to get to the point within your mind that you are empowered and you can do all that you want to do. Maybe that has something to a little bit to do with the acceptance when it comes to your body. What's interesting is this card speaks about accepting situations that we can't necessarily change, right? It's that poem that I was trying to remember. It's like accepting what we can, and, you know, changing what we can, accepting what we can't, and having the wisdom to know the difference. I think it's something like that. It's going to drive me nuts. But this card really speaks about acceptance when it comes to a situation that's kind of maybe made you feel a little bit nauseous. I don't know why, but I'm getting kind of the feeling of something to do with family or friends, like you've had a falling out with family or friends, and you need to make amends, but I feel like you need to accept that some people are the way that they are and they're not going to change. This could be giving you anxiety because they're making my tummy, I'm getting that kind of anxious knot that you get in your tummy when you're anxious about something. You know, that really makes sense, doesn't it, Ali? That anxious knot that you get in your tummy when you're anxious about something. Sorry, but you know what I mean. It's that tight feeling that you get when you're anxious about something, and I'm kind of getting that, and I feel like it's related to family and friends. I'll read it for you from the book. It says, you're being guided to find peace within an unsettling situation. Acceptance doesn't mean that you desire or like what's going on, but it does mean that you're willing to come to peace with it. That's very mature of you, Aries, if this is the case. God and the angels hear your prayers for healing resolution. They're now asking you to surrender the entire situation to them through the process of acceptance. So this is similar to going with the flow and trusting that everything's going to work out as it's meant to, right, for your highest good. Some of the specific meanings are: hang in there as things are improving. An unforeseen positive event is on the horizon. Expect a miracle. And I really feel like it all ties in together for you this week, Aries. It's kind of like being empowered in knowing who you are and trusting your gut, accepting the situation when it comes to family and friends. That's the anxiety thing that I feel in your body. Just know whatever's going on for you in whatever situation. It may not be family and friends, maybe it's relationship, it could be a whole range of different things. I just want you to know that whatever it is, you have the power and the strength to get through it, okay? And everything's going to work out for your highest good. This card is beautiful. Ready but waiting. I mentioned before that we're in quite this spiritual time, right, with what's going on with the planetary alignment, the stars, from an astrology point of view. But this kind of talks about being in that stage of transition. It's like you're almost there, but you're not quite ready to take that next step, right? And let me read it for you. Okay. You are protected by a higher power, and that is why everything seems to have come to a standstill. It is said that there is time, reason, and season for everything under heaven, and this is true. When the time is right, all will clear, and things will progress easily. For now, patience is needed. The time is coming closer. So I feel like this really ties in with accepting the situation, right? Knowing what you can change, accepting what you can't. And I feel like the message for you this week is whatever's going on that's causing you mental anguish or that anxiety feeling, it's just like hang tight. It will actually sort itself out when the timing is right. In the meantime, just trust your own inner strength, okay? Keep strong in your mindset, keep strong in where you're going, and I think you'll have a brilliant week. All right, Aries, that was your reading for this week. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please hit the like button, and I'll be back with you next week. Take care.